All right, me and Melissa just got back from the ATA show, and it was a big success. So we're going to celebrate a little bit, and I'm going to try something new in my can cooker. We got us some big old tenderloin steaks here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to season them up. This is Moroccan honey from the Back 40. I'm going to use this bad boy. I haven't had this out in a while. Just kind of forgot I had it. But if you ever see one of these, you're wondering what it is, and it's a meat tenderizer. They work awesome. Flip that baby over. A little more seasoning. Alright. Why I'm thinking I'm doing this in a can cooker. There's an awesome way to cook meat, and it's called reverse sear. And I usually do it in the oven, where you cook the meat really low and slow at like 250 degrees, and then when it's finally cooked, all the juices are still in it, then you sear it. Unlike the normal time when you sear it and then cook it. So I'm thinking this way, I can cook it in a can cooker. I can not only cook it low and slow, I can kind of pump a bunch of flavors into it. And then I'm going to take it out and cook it on the grill. We're either going to have a really kick-ass steak, or we're going to have a screwed up steak. But to go along with this time I'm going to do things a little different. We're going to spray her down. Just spray. Spray it all down. And we're going to use, how fitting, Duck Commander Triple Threat Red Blend Wine. We're going to start cooking with wine. We're going to start doing it the redneck way and using Duck Commander wine. Really? Duck Commander puts a cork in their wine? Now, if it's just me, this shit needs like a twist-off cap. That's redneck. Luckily, hopefully I don't cut my finger off. This is a knife that sent me to the hospital last time. We do have a wine cork thingy. Man, I cannot believe it. Somebody needs to get old Willie Robertson. His dad needs to slap him right in the face and kick him in the nuts. Who puts a cork in redneck wine? Alright, we're back. The last camera ran out of space, and so we had to grab another one. So I got it all the way in, and my daughter taught me how to use this. I guess you got to hold this next to the lip, and you pry up, then you got to move up some more. Here we go to that. I still cannot believe Duck Commander wine has a freaking cork in it. It even says Duck Commander on it. They got their name on freaking everything, including wine corks. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, we're going to dump our wine in there. I'll tell you, out of all the stuff I've been cooking with, wine, beer, and soda, and everything else, wine has just been doing just a crazy, crazy good job. Let me grab a cup here. Put some water here. Oh, hey. One thing for sure, you never know who's going to get slapped or killed in my video. Going to add some water to that. Now, look at that. Little Duck Commander stuff in there. But anyways, I'm going to go full potatoes in this time, because I just want to take my potatoes and put them on my plate and break them up, you know, and rather than already have them cut up. I'm going to put my peppers in there. I will probably end up in the hospital before this video is over. I'm going to cut these peppers up here. These are them sweet, colorful peppers. And let me tell you guys, you use these peppers in your cooking. If you don't use them all up, or in your can cooker, use a bunch of them. If you plan on having breakfast in the morning, you just take all them cooked up peppers and onions and all that stuff and throw in eggs. Freaking amazing. And I guess you could use hot peppers, but I'm not a big hot pepper guy. I'm a sweet pepper guy. Then we'll get them in there. real quick. And then my other plan is, like I said, I'm gonna cook I'm only gonna cook these steaks in here for about 30 minutes because I don't want them really cooked all the way through. Maybe 25 minutes. I'll check them. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull them out and I'm gonna cook them on this kick-ass cast iron Lodge grill that Melissa got me for Christmas. Really small and portable, so we're gonna cook it on there. And I'm gonna cook it on with some. I'm gonna cook me up. Melissa doesn't like mushrooms, but I'm gonna cook it on there with a great big portobello mushroom for me and some stuff like that. And then what I'm gonna do is while that's cooking, I'm still gonna put the cap back on the can cooker, and I'm gonna cook the potatoes a little extra long because they're pretty big and it's gonna take a little longer to cook through. That's actually why you cut them up when you put them in the can cooker, so they cook up faster. And this time we're not really going to care. Cube that up. Take that first layer off, throw my onions in there. And there. Take one more. Just like that. Oh, and guess what, Melissa? I got us a little surprise, too. It's been a while since we had this. And I found it today. So we'll put the steaks in there. Just like that. Let me grab our surprise. Found this great big ass bag of frozen corn. We're in Wisconsin. Everything's froze up tight. We got no fresh corn. So we're going to try this frozen corn. And we're going to tell you guys how it is. It's even the top quality stuff. Clear value. Yeah, just a couple pieces apiece, huh, hon? That would be good. A little more Moroccan honey in there. I mean, really, how long has it been since we had corn? Like 3 months? Hopefully that stuff is good. So we got her all sealed up. Put our lid on her. Put her on the stove. Get my penny out. Actually, we had a good trip at the ATA, so we're going to use a dime. Get that covered all. Steam blows out and pushes that off. Like I said, this time we're only going to cook it about, I'm going to check it at about 25 minutes, 20 minutes, somewhere in there, and then I'm going to know if it's getting close to done. I'm going to take it out and flash it off on the grill, and if it's not, then I'll go to 35 or whatever I need to do, but we'll let you know as that cooks. But that's it. Get ready for the dump. Alright, we only took about 20 to 25 minutes, and I pulled the steaks out. And they seemed tender, but they seemed a little bit dry. Went ahead and cooked them on the grill. Sauteed my my big portobello mushroom cap in oil or butter. Sauteed it up, took that out on the grill, crisp her up. We're all ready. That stuff's done. We got our potatoes and corn and all of our stuff in here. And we'll do the dump. Get a ring out of there. Oh, look at that. We'll grab them right away, too. Usually got to dig them out of the bottom. Again, we cooked it in red wine and water. So that same thing we did with the corn that time. Or the chicken. That red wine really sends its color up into the corn and the potatoes and stuff, but it has really good flavor. So, we're going to get this all ready to go here. I'm going to give you our first taste. See how it is. We know the vegetables are going to be good. Here, we'll do the Duck Commander some justice since he put a cork in it. It should be like Boone's Farm or something. Now we did it justice. Red Solo Cup. And that really ain't for me, that's for Melissa. I'm not a big wine guy. Alright, here we go. Like I said, a little crispy on the outside. Oh, it's moist on the inside. Oh yeah. A little bit dry. Not too bad. Definitely picked up the flavor. All the way through to me. Oh yeah. That is fucking smack Willie Robertson in the head good. Oh yeah. The further you get into it, definitely I don't think I'd do it with a real expensive steak again, but I'd definitely do it with cheaper cuts of meat. Cut them in steaks, put them in there, and cook them on the grill. Let's eat. All right, we're getting in the habit of coming back after we're about halfway done with our meal, and then I can give you a better idea. You always like the first taste, and then when we come back halfway through, we got a real better of opinion of everything. All right, start off with the steak. The flavor is freaking phenomenal. It is really pushed all the way through the meat. It tastes amazing, but it's a little bit dry. So I don't think I would use a real expensive cut of meat in the can cooker and do it like I did. And I know the can cooker's not designed to do that. It's really, roasts and big meals and everything like that. But I like trying new things with it because I love cooking with my can cooker. So that being said, that was good. Mushrooms, always good. Frozen corn. Don't buy it. It's a waste. I guess for maybe some city folk it might be alright that don't know what real, fresh, good sweet corn is. This sucks. Texture is really gummy. It's really bland. Tastes crappy. Leaving the potatoes whole and cooking them, I think is going to be my new way of cooking them in the can cooker. I know that, when I started with the can cooker, they always told you to cut your potatoes up because they cook better. I think with the yellow potatoes, and you don't buy very big potatoes, leave them whole. Because I'll tell you, the outside of the potato really picked up the flavor. The inside still tasted like a potato. And the other ways of cooking it, the potato's always really, really good, but it doesn't pick up, or it doesn't have its own flavor. Mushrooms and all that's good. Duck Commander wine. Yeah, buddy, keep a cap in it. Melissa says, not too good for drinking. But, I'll tell you what, it is very, very good for cooking with. It has a really, really strong flavor, right? Is that what you said?
Right. No, it might be good for others. For my taste, I didn't prefer it.
It's a triple threat red blend.
But it was great for the steak.
It worked excellent on the meat, and I'm glad we're going to cook with it some more. We're still trying to get our chocolate wine back. So, anyways, that's it. We're going to finish our meal. Thanks for coming along.